wanted to show how you go about balancing your simple, easy entry cart. Seems like there's a lot of confusion about it. There's a couple of special things about my cart that may be different than yours. One of them is these big fat tires that I have. Inside 18 inches. Outside of the rubber to the outside of the rubber, they're 24 inches tall. So, but they're very wide. They're for rough terrain, and so they hold up really well. And then they have these heavy duty spokes. They're very heavy wheels, so they will add weight to your vehicle if you get wheels like this or if you order your cart this way. Another difference that you'll notice is my shafts are the curved shaft, so they come straight out of the cart and then they curve upward. And what I found with these shafts is that they're much easier to balance the whole cart for the horse than the straight shafts are. You don't end up having the shaft go upward a little bit in the cart. And another thing about these curved shafts is that they're wider than straight shafts as well. Now, there's a few things I've done to this cart besides besides upgrading to that from Kingston. I got a suspension kit from Patty's Pony's place. So you can see that it's on between the floor of the cart and the wheel. That's the extra suspension there, that leaf spring. And then I got her sliding footman's loops. And that's what these are. This is what the breeching connects to. So the cart came with these as the footman's loops. They're way back here. This is actually where they need to be. See, that is a huge discrepancy there for correct harness and for making her job easier when she's pulling this. With these footman's loops so far back, what would happen is when we'd hit a bump, hit a rock, hit a pothole in the road, the cart would roll forward into her because the breeching couldn't be adjusted correctly to help hold that cart back right. The cart was not able to run into her because of the breeching, but the breeching would kind of smack into her, would kind of jump into her and jerk her a little bit. With the footman's loops up here, when we go over a bump, the breeching can be a little bit more snug to her, so the cart, when it's bouncing over a bump, the breeching doesn't smack her. It just tightens a little bit and helps her hold the cart back. Of course, having this new suspension kit makes the bumps much easier for both of us to handle. I barely notice them. I mean, the cart has a little more movement, but for her, the shafts are pretty level, and they don't bounce around at all, really, on her, which has been awesome. She appreciates it, I know that much. So now I'm going to show you how to adjust the cart to balance for your horse. So I just wanted to show you to start with how wide these curved shafts are right now. They're much wider than a straight shaft set, and not just in the back. That might be more standard as far as width in the back, but in the front up here where the shoulders are and where the belly is, the curved shafts are wider. And you can adjust the width of the shaft by turning the shaft, this front part of the shaft, you can turn it, make it narrower or wider. And I'll show you how to do that right now. Okay, right here are the nuts and the little screws that you undo to loosen the shaft so you can make the adjustment. So we'll just loosen these up like so, and then you loosen this like that, and then the shaft turns. So if you back up, you can see how much narrower you could make the shaft if you had both of these turned inward, and how much wider you can actually make the shaft. So I don't think I'd have it like this because this part could get hooked on your reins or on your bit. When you have it facing down, more down, it doesn't hook on the reins or the bit as often. It still will once in a while, but not as often. So you'll set that. I like to try to make them as even as I can. You may notice in the video, I don't know if you can see it, but this shaft is actually a little bit longer than this shaft, and that's what you get when you buy made in China. So that's why if you can afford it, upgrade to a really well-made cart. Made in America, made in Canada, something that is made by a person who cares. That makes a big difference. But I'm working with what I have, so I will adjust these so they're as even as I can get them, and then I'll tighten this back up. And that's how you'll adjust the shafts. So now I'll show you how you can, if your cart has a sliding seat, how that will help with the balance. Alright, I'm going to talk about if your cart has a sliding seat, how that will help you adjust your balance. This cart, if you look underneath, it's got these bolts here. If you loosen these on both sides, these U joints here will slide forward and back. They'll allow you to slide the cart forward and back on this tubing here. As you slide the seat backwards, it's going to lift the front of your cart when you sit in it. When you slide the seat forward, it's going to put pressure down onto the shafts. So say your cart is very uphill and you feel like you're kind of tipping back when you're driving your pony and it may be putting pressure on the tummy. Slide your seat forward and that should bring the tip of the shaft down a little bit. If you're sitting in your cart and you can see there's weight on the horse's back right here because there's weight in the shaft when you sit, so your cart's kind of leaning forward, then you're going to take your seat and slide it back some. On this one it's pretty tight, so I use a rubber mallet and I just bang it here a couple times, bang it there a couple times, slide it forward and back. And then to test the balance, usually I have a helper, either one of my kids or my husband, will hold the end of the shafts. Use someone you trust because this can be tricky. You sit in the cart and then they tell you if the cart is balanced or not. Is there weight in the end of those shafts? Are they too light? Is the cart going to tip over backwards? Are they just resting in your fingertips? That's what you want. Them just resting, just sitting. And the key is to have your helper hold the end of your shafts at the same height as the cart will be when it is on your horse. So what we have set here is I brought the cart out and put it beside Sky to kind of show where the shafts would be when they're on her. They should be about right here. So I would want my cart, it's pretty close. I mean, it's a little high. Down here's a little low. That's a bit too low. That would be if they were connected to here. So that's too low. So I'll check it by having it up a little bit higher on this one. And then I'll just get in the cart. If you don't have a helper, you can put your shaft through the fence like this and then get in the cart. Make sure it's a sturdy fence that isn't going to bend when you sit in the cart or flip you over backwards. Then you just get in and see if your shafts see how they float up. So that means my balance is pretty good. These are really difficult to get exactly right. So you just do the best you can with what you have to work with. That's all we ever do, right? If you lean back, you can tip it up. If you lean forward, you can put weight down. So you can see how when you're driving, what you are doing in the seat makes a big difference for your pony. If you're leaning forward, hands on your knees, driving down the road, all your body weight is on the end of that shaft on your pony. If you're kicking back, foot up, kicking back, and the end of your shafts are up like that, all your body weight is pushing up on that pony's tummy. You can cause girth galls and all kinds of issues, or just make it so they hate driving and they won't let you catch them. If you sit nice and straight, feet flat on the floor, hands, elbows bent, hands nice straight back, or just leaning back a little bit into the back seat with your lower back, you can see that shaft is just going to kind of float there. And that's what you want. You just kind of want it to float while you're going. So, I hope this helps you figure out how to balance your cart a little bit. And if you have any questions, as always, please feel free to ask.